I actually haven't been in morning commute. There's actually a lot of people. Oh my gosh, I had to weave through a lot of cars today. Anyway, today I'm gonna visit Chris from Daily Refinement. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. Nope. Nope. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Chris.
Chris?
How's it going?
Good. Got in the car over here. He rents out this car. It's really cool. Gets income from it over at his channel. He made a great video about it. How to hack your car, I guess.
Yeah, basically kind of car hack.
We are going to this place over here, out of the closet.
So I used to sell cars in Fremont. I was a Lexus internet manager, and then my boss wanted us to do Facebook marketing for car dealerships. So I did that, and then this is when Pokemon Go became very popular. I was out here with 5 iPads making accounts for people.
What the heck?
And catching Magikarp.
You actually made a living? Oh.
No, that was just for fun.
Okay.
But then after that, I thought, what else can I sell on eBay? And that's what started this reselling thing.
Okay.
But I was selling the water Pokemon accounts on eBay. Basically, I was managing social media accounts for dealerships, and I really did not like that. I didn't like writing ads to get people to go to the store. Then I discovered YouTube, although YouTube was just for fun at the beginning. Now I'm taking YouTube a little more seriously, but it mainly was just to document building a big eBay store of random stuff. I actually didn't know eBay sold used goods, so it's cool that we're making full circle back at the thrift store again today, because we can find some of this recycled stuff.
So I think, did they open?
They're open now.
Okay, so we're gonna go in. Let's go and check out this place. So we found this little speaker system.
It's called a bookshelf system, and right now on eBay people are asking between $50 and maybe $65. There's 60 available and 11 have sold. So I can kind of reverse engineer that this would take like 6 months to sell.
Oh my god.
So probably not necessarily a good find if you are worried about your capital turn.
That'll take a long time.
And this also takes up a lot of space, so I don't know if I would go for it.
We are done. Oh my goodness. Storage shelves. Does it go through?
It doesn't go through.
Okay. Wow, this is really great system. It's like all numbered and super organized. How much is renting one of these storage units?
It's roughly $2 a square foot, and this is 600 square feet.
1,200?
And that's because I'm using some of the space for work. It's cheaper if you don't work in it.
How do you get back there?
That's a good question. So right now it's obviously very messy, but normally this right here, which is the shipping station, is pulled out front, and this goes all the way to the back so that this is completely open. But right now it's messy.
What do you do if you need to use the restroom?
Starbucks next door.
I see.
Yeah. They have a restroom here, but I don't use it.
Next door, so you probably have to drive.
Yeah, you have to drive.
What did you just do?
What's up?
Did you just go, oh, I need to ship such and such, and it's at
Oh, that's a good question.
Whatever.
So I know that this.
Whatever bin.
So this is a tank top that's sold, right? It's a Chubby's, skies out, thighs out.
Oh, but you knew where it was.
I knew where it was, but that's because I just remember. But normally the labels have a code on them, which is related to where it is. So this is D37. So I would rename the label D37, and then I would know where to get it. And then I'm going to pack it up, load it in. Normally I have a setup here, but I no longer have Wi-Fi. So I printed the labels at home.
Oh, you pre-printed to PDF or something?
Yeah, all PDF, and then I'm going to print them one at a time. This says D6384.
Oh,
so
let's go get it.
Hopefully, D6384. D63.
D63. 84.
84. Let's see if it exists.
Hey.
87.
87.
Let's see. 79.
Hey.
81. So 84.
Cool. Hey. Let me do the next one.
It's gonna be pretty embarrassing if it's not there. H2.
H2.
which is over here because this is a different system. H2 16104.
H2 16104.
H2 is right here, because it's a different system. So we're looking for 16104.
H2.
Yep.
Are they all the same?
Different sizes.
Oh.
So clearly, sometimes I have them filed like files inside, which makes it a lot easier to find. But if they're puffy and hard to organize sometimes.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Oh! I know, Francis he's not judging you.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like,
what kind of
I don't really
operation is
care.
this?
This is great. 16104.
Amazing. It's gonna go in
one of your bag. You purchase these special eBay bags too.
Yeah, you get bags with your
Special account.
your store subscription, and then you put it on there. And then what'll happen is I take these packages to the post office, or you can schedule and have them come pick it up. But I like to bring them there because it's kind of like a artificial cutoff of the day, so I don't end up working too much.
Yeah, that's important. Minimize working. That's what we're all about. So how many items you got today?
I think we have around 35 today.
Cool. So it's gonna be like 3 bins.
Hopefully 4 bins today.
Bins.
18.
And the box.
19.
19. When you take pictures, how many do you take for each?
Around 8.
That's a lot.
Even though this is only 18 shipments, it's 31 items. And then we didn't fulfill a couple of them because some of them are more than one item.
Oh, I see.
So some people buy more than one.
I think eBay allows, is it 12 pictures?
They allow up to 12.
Well, we went to the thrift store and bought a whole bunch of stuff. We were in there for about 15, 20 minutes or so.
15, 20 minutes.
And he just instinctively picked a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't know what he was doing. You had like this whole thing in your mind that
That's
like
true.
How much certain things are valued at whatever, what can sell and things. And so he picked up
Ernest Sewn jeans. This is a very high-end, like kind of custom jean maker. These were $1. They're size 26.
Women's, I think. Or...
It's 26 women's. And then we have another pair of diesel jeans. This is a nice cut. This we paid $8 for. I'm gonna ask 40. Got some nice factory distressing in it. Some beautiful Sorel boots, very, very good condition. We paid $20 for these, but this is a very popular style. I am okay waiting until the winter to sell these. It's very warm right now, but I'm in no hurry, so we'll get the money for these. And then finally, some Nike skate shoes, $100 retail. These actually still have the retail sticker on them, so not too worn. In fact, pretty decent. I bet these will clean up almost new. 25 net for these. We're gonna get 40 net for these.
40.
So that's 65. Conservatively, 25 for these.
Okay.
So we're at 90.
roughly.
And then this pair, at least, I mean, being very conservative here, 15. So 105. So turning 37 bucks into 105 in 20 minutes, not too bad. Not counting the time it'll take to list this. So let's just say a couple hours of your time to make 60, 70 bucks. Not
Couple
bad.
hours? What do you mean couple
Well, I mean,
hours?
if it takes me that long to photograph them and put them up.
Okay,
and list
okay.
them,
I think it takes you much less.
probably much less, but. Hello. How are you? Have a good day.
We are here at Goodwill. So what are we looking for here today? Are you gonna buy some more stuff?
We're looking for stuff that sells that we can buy for a quarter of the sold value.
Okay. What do you think about golf clubs? No one wants them, it seems.
Depends on which one. We just sold a vintage paper cutter for $40, but this one is not German made, so it's a piece of crap. Actually, you can tell it's made in China. No offense to myself.
I think this takes experience.
Looking for
At
popular
least
styles.
How about like newish? Does
Oh,
it, like
not,
newer?
not as important as style.
What if I have no style?
And you have to learn. You can do the bend test. See, this has got some. If it were to collapse, they actually probably
crack?
don't. Or crack, then you know they're not in good condition. But these
So
you
what do
can
you
tell.
mean bend test? Like it'll bend, it's flexible?
You can see the center will start to crack or indent if it's overly used.
Well, you're still checking for a little bit of quality at least.
A little bit. They're asking $10.99 for sneakers. If you were trying for a lower margin, it would be fine because they're asking $10.99. You could sell them for $30 easily, but I'm looking for, I want to net twice my investment, so that's going to be pretty tight. So I'm going to pass.
Do you normally charge shipping?
I do not. I used to charge shipping, but now I build it into the cost so my customer doesn't have to think about it.
I'm gonna try and find a pair that Chris will approve. How about this?
Ooh, pretty nice. See, Kenneth Cole is one of those brands that doesn't have very good resale value, but very expensive new. So these would be 100 in the store, but
No good.
but you would struggle to get 20 online.
I see.
And this is another example. These are a pair of Asics running shoes, one of the top brands, right? Excellent condition, like new actually. Probably worn once or
Asics.
twice. Somebody gave up on their New Year's resolution and donated these.
They're not running anymore.
But the thing is, because who would donate shoes that are almost brand new? But even though this is just not a popular running style, no technology, new, these are only $30. But somebody may get sucked into the good brand because lots of Asics sell for over 100. But don't just buy only on the brand. You have to check the style.
Okay, so those are no good.
No good.
No go.
No go. We found one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are Edmonds. Kind of a dead giveaway because they have shoe trees in them. People don't put these in crappy shoes. So these shoes probably $300 to $600 retail.
Oh.
Very expensive. And then I want Francis to test the quality here. Okay, let's see if you can tell the difference. $600 shoe versus $40 shoe. Can you feel the difference in construction?
It feels like the sole is heavier here, and it's stiffer. The toe tip. I mean, this is dirtier, so I might be biased.
Also, shoe trees, also worth money.
Okay, let me look for some shoe trees, or those shoehorn.
One more style guide for you guys. This is very popular in the sales industry. These are called cap toe.
I do not know that. What do you mean? Just the line right here?
So this is two pieces of leather sewn together.
Oh,
right
so
here.
it's thicker, like at the tip here.
A little more protection.
Okay, I'll look for that when
So
I buy
it's
my shoes.
little more fancy, and you know, if there's a design, it might be a brogue, but this is just a straightforward classic guy shoe.
Chris used to collect a lot of shoes.
I used to collect shoes, so
and
I like shoes.
and he knows a lot about shoes.
And I used to wear a lot of nice shoes back when I had a real job. And the condition is good. There's no major damage on the shoes. There's no, and with some simple shoe polish, these are gonna look like new.
And they're only $8.99.
$8.99. We paid $8.99. I'm gonna ask $65 for them, but here's a bonus. These are actually my size. So actually, when I clean these up, these are perfect wedding shoes.
Sometimes you might get tempted to like keep whatever they get.
That's true. So if
They actually look pretty good.
if you guys have an issue with that, then definitely buy not your size. And you will be tempted to wear
on purpose?
on purpose.
We're just like hanging out and like doing random stuff and just messing around. What do you think?
But does this feel like real work to you? It doesn't.
No, it's just kind of like shopping.
Just shopping,
buying.
exploring. So yeah, this is my life.
You just said you bought a pair of shoes for $1.
Yep.
And then you sold it for $2,500.
So I actually bought, it's less than $1 because I paid $300 for 400 pairs of shoes. And
oh, you bought them all at a big lot, and then one of them happens to be like some special
so
collector
I
item.
I kept it because it's a pair of Apple sneakers. Okay, so Apple, you guys know we live in the Bay Area. Apple is huge here, and Apple only issues clothing to employees. Okay, so
Apple Company
sneakers. So I just kept them because they're cool. And then my friend Mary called me and she said, "Hey, there's a pair of Apple sneakers for auction right now for $12,500. Don't you have a pair?"
Oh,
and I was like, I do have a pair.
I would think you would, like, every single pair that you have, you would look it up
Normally I look it up,
But you just haven't.
But these, as a collector at heart, I just thought it was cool. And plus, there are no Apple shoes, so from experience, there's no comparables. So like,
so you couldn't look. You can go on eBay and then just kind of find out what it's worth.
There's nothing to compare it to, and when I find something cool, I just keep it. So I actually, because of the condition, I sold them for $2,500. I think that's fair, because like, could they be worth more? Maybe, but like, they're 30 years old and like in average condition. So
25.
I accepted the offer of $2,500.
That's crazy. Okay.
And I paid the authentication, which was $500. So I only netted $2,000.
What do you mean? You have to pay someone to authenticate it?
I sold it through Poshmark, and they wanted to authenticate them. And part of the
so you have to pay money to Poshmark to.
So of the $2,500, I kept $2,000.
Wow.
So it's a big chunk, but that includes shipping and.
So what did you do with it? Did you just save it, invest it, or something?
100% saving. So I'm learning from this guy. You know what?
You're not gonna blow it off.
Not gonna
blow it on something.
Not even a milk tea. Nothing.
Go vacation somewhere.
No, my life. It could have paid for part of my honeymoon, but it just no.
My favorite pho place with Chris from Daily Refinement. Check out his channel somewhere down below. We actually did a live stream right now. If you guys are interested, I'll put a link to that live stream down in the video description below. Thank you, Chris, for showing me your man cave.
Yeah,
and all those eBay stuff. Those are quite interesting. We actually went to the thrift store, he showed me his ability to find really good goods so that he can sell them online, and he has this huge eBay store. So thanks for showing me around.
Thanks for coming out. It's cool. Always cool to meet other YouTubers, and BeatTheBush is no stranger to selling stuff online, so it's nice to see someone that has a little bit of experience too, not like completely oblivious to reselling.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
Thanks for watching,
Cool.
everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Don't forget to give me a like, push that subscribe button, and check out his channel too. I'll leave it down below. Thanks
And
for
the
watching.
notification bell.
Oh, notification bell. Thanks for watching.